This is the Traeger Grills Pro 575 wood pellet grill and smoker, a bronze barrel-shaped cooker on a sturdy sawhorse frame with two big all-terrain wheels. The lid has a satisfying heft, the powder-coated steel feels solid, and the bronze finish gives it a classic backyard look. The interior uses porcelain-coated steel grates over a heat baffle and drip tray, and there's an 18-pound side hopper feeding pellets into a fire pot through an auger. It looks like a traditional smoker, but it cooks more like a smoky outdoor convection oven. That's the mindset that unlocked the best results for me. From my experience, setup took some patience. Assembly is a two-person job simply because of the weight. The instructions are clear, but the box is hefty and the parts are dense. The first power-on walks you through connecting WiFIRE, Traeger's app control. Mine only cooperated with a 2.4 GHz network. My mesh system gave it trouble until I created a guest band. After the burn-in cycle to cook off oils and cure the paint, it was ready to go. Day to day, it's almost silly easy to run. I load pellets, turn the dial, and it ignites itself. The D2 direct drive and brushless motor keep pellets feeding steadily, and turbo temp helps it recover heat after I open the lid. The app lets me bump temps, set timers, and watch internal meat temps without hovering outside. On low and slow cooks, it's rock solid. Pork shoulder, ribs, and brisket have been consistently tender, and the bark develops nicely when I let it ride under 225 degrees Fahrenheit for longer. The 575 square inches of space is the right size for my family, and I've comfortably fit 4 chickens or 5 racks of ribs. The 18-pound hopper gives me long runs. An overnight brisket at 225 degrees Fahrenheit has been worry-free. There are quirks. The included meat probe on mine reads around 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit off compared to my instant read, so I treat it as a guide. Inside the barrel, I've learned the back left runs hotter, especially at higher temps, so I position food accordingly. And while the controller holds the displayed temperature well, the grate itself can be hotter than the screen suggests, which is normal for pellet grills, but worth knowing if you're new. Let's talk flavor and heat. In my opinion, this grill shines at low and slow. Smoke flavor is clean and wood forward, but it's on the milder side once you climb above 250 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want deeper smoke, keep temps low for most of the cook. Choose pellets with stronger profiles like hickory or mesquite, and don't be afraid to stretch the time. Searing is where this grill hits a ceiling. It tops out at 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and because the heat is indirect under a drip tray, you won't get that ripping hot, direct flame crust on steaks. I've worked around it by dropping a preheated cast iron skillet on the grates, or finishing a steak on a separate high heat burner. It works, but it's an extra step. Cleaning is the least fun part. Every few cooks I pull the grates, drip tray, and baffle and vacuum out the ash in the fire pot and barrel. A shop vac is basically mandatory. I line the drip tray and the grease bucket with foil or buy liners, because scrubbing them bare gets old fast. The hopper cleanout door is handy for switching pellet flavors, but it doesn't empty completely. I still end up scooping the last bit by hand. Keep pellets dry and store them sealed. Moist pellets will cause headaches. Key features that matter to me are the WiFIRE app control, the D2 direct drive for consistent feed and ignition, the 575 square inches of cooking space, the 18-pound hopper, and the all-terrain wheels on that stable sawhorse frame. It's rated to 500 degrees Fahrenheit and marketed as 6-in-1. Grill, smoke, bake, roast, braise, barbecue. And I've actually used all of those. I've baked cornbread and cookies, roasted whole chickens, smoked ribs and pork butts, and done burgers and pizza. It's perfect for people who want reliable, wood-fired results without babysitting a fire all day. From my experience, durability is a mixed bag. The main barrel and legs feel tough, but I baby the finish with a cover because I've seen pellet grills pick up surface rust if left exposed. I also wish the front shelf were standard instead of an add-on. Prep space is too valuable to be optional. The unit is heavy, so those big wheels are appreciated, but I still pick its parking spot carefully. What I like most is the convenience and consistency. I can throw on a pork shoulder, set 220 hour, go about my day, check the app, and the food turns out predictably good. That easy repeatability is where pellet grills earn their keep. The temperature recovery when I open the lid is quick, and the app's recipe library is handy when I'm trying something new. I also love that it turns the backyard into a weeknight kitchen. Wood-fired chicken thighs, roasted veggies, or a pizza on a stone happen here all the time without me juggling charcoal or gas. I do wish high-heat searing were stronger, and I think new owners should go in knowing that ash maintenance is part of the routine. If you're chasing heavy, campfire-level smoke on everything, you'll want to run lower and longer or add a smoke tube. If you want steakhouse sear, pair this with cast iron or a small sear burner. Those adjustments have made the Pro 575 fit my cooking style really well. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants wood-fired flavor with modern convenience, especially beginners who don't want to learn fire management the hard way and busy home cooks who crave set-it-and-forget-it reliability. It's also great for experienced folks who value repeatable results and app control over fiddling with vents. If your top priority is aggressive sear or ultra-heavy smoke, you may want to supplement it or look at a different style of cooker. In conclusion, the Traeger Pro 575 is a smart, steady pellet grill that trades a little brute force for a lot of convenience. It nails low and slow, handles family-sized cooks with ease, and the app control genuinely reduces stress. The maintenance routine and sear limitations are real, but manageable with a few habits and accessories. In my opinion, if you want dependable barbecue and roasted meals without babysitting a fire, this hits the sweet spot. It's perfect for weeknight dinners and relaxed weekend smokes, where you care more about results than wrestling with fuel. If this video helped, subscribe for more honest gear reviews and backyard cooks, and drop your questions or your own Traeger tips in the comments. Thank you for watching.